I'm going to stream this live for the parents on YouTube.
Okay.
And we're going to go downstairs and watch.
Yeah, if we were in a bigger room, like an auditorium or something where there was space.
That might work.
Yeah.
Keep the parents in the back. You guys way up front.
No.
Yeah, because like when we do it at Nationals, we have a big room, so we allow spectators, but usually it's state competitions. Because like if a parent's sitting right there.
Oh, God, they're tapping, making
Or-
groaning sounds.
Or not even that, now, like, we've had issues where we've had advisors try to mouth answers.
Yes,
to
of
kids.
course. We were just talking about how in the major game shows, it happens.
Are we serious?
All right, good luck, guys.
I think they're pretty primed. I'm actually pretty excited so far. They
Okay.
were answering all the test round questions correct. So,
Okay.
So
Is this all my questions or a mix of mine and yours?
So the practice questions were all yours. The ones that I'm doing for the one that count, a lot of there's about 10% of your questions.
Yep.
Because as much as I love the person who writes the questions for us, I think that there were some that were better, especially current event, that they would get more.
Yep.
So
I'm gonna have to. I gotta get all the kids, so that's gotta be there.
yeah, I hope it's okay. I told Jake he could jump in.
That's great. Yes, because maybe high school quiz bowl next year.
Yeah,
For some
exactly.
reason. Okay, we're gonna go move downstairs and watch. And you're ready to begin, right?
Yep.
Okay, I don't know what I have to do. Share a link, copy, close.
Teacher had one hit.
Also, just something to think about for next year.
Yeah.
If when we have more than one school, it'd be better to be in a classroom like yours downstairs with the tables.
With the tables, so they
Yeah.
can be in a table group rather than small seats.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. This is fine for today.
It doesn't look good on a TV. It looks better on a big guy.
Okay.
All right, how about one more practice just to get us back in the groove, guys and gals?
All right, let's just.
There will be in a second.
Let's just.
Yeah, for sure.
No, I don't want to switch seats. Hey, world. Does the pencil do anything?
No, so the way the iPads work, that actually feels the heat of like your finger. And that's one of the reasons why you need a special stylus if you're gonna use it on an iPad.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop!
Look at that one.
Yeah.
Touch.
All right,
Hey, yo, what?
now I know that you're gonna know. All right, so practice. Last
says
practice
wait?
question, guys and gals.
Who says wait?
Who is currently the most subscribed individual YouTuber known for extreme challenges?
Mr. Beast. You idiot.
Oh, wait, he
Hey.
Team one,
Mr. Beast.
that's correct.
Sounds like 900.
The first thing together him was kind of too perfect.
And
That's what I was thinking.
I've never seen these.
I've never, what is he even about?
There's someone watching.
All right, Matthew, are you ready to start your scoring?
I'm ready when you are.
All right, so just so you guys know, I'm going to reiterate, there's 50 questions. After question 25, we're going to take a quick stretch break. And that
Get some
way,
water.
I have my
Can I
water.
get water right now? Yeah, I'm really thirsty. Can I get
all right,
some?
go quick.
Go!
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
The buzzers buzz.
How many of you guys are 8th graders this year?
All of us but her.
So your job is to train your team next year. And then the rest of your job is to make sure that you compete when you're in high school.
Maybe next year I'm not in this. Ugh. is on live on YouTube.
Yep.
Apparently, it takes a lot.
I'm trying to find it.
Too cold.
I was gonna say, don't do that because you're gonna create a feedback loop.
Chris Scarenger.
Is it Mr. Gandner's YouTube?
Yeah, when you spilled your Coke and spilled from my water bottle.
Mr.
Yo, where's Charles?
He got last. He's looking that up.
I guess.
That's the iPad turned off.
How many people are watching?
None.
Better.
Oh yeah, I'm laughing.
We're ready now.
What's the iPad password?
Oh, the iPad turned off.
7997.
Oh, that's my number.
Yeah, sure.
What's up?
97. Shut up, number 99.
799. Wow.
All right, you guys ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
Study.
Remember, it's 16-1.
Question number 1. Who is the U.S. Secretary of State?
No, that's the president.
Yeah, don't listen.
All right, that is time. The answer is Marco Rubio.
Who? Never.
Who's that?
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Question number 2. What ancient civilization built the Great Pyramids of Giza?
Wait, Egypt.
No.
Say it.
Egypt made it.
Well, stop saying it.
Just don't.
No.
That's time.
It's just Egypt.
Is it?
The correct answer was the ancient Egyptians.
Okay.
I told you.
Yeah, well, you don't say it out loud.
All right.
It's too obvious.
So guys and gals, this next question is a math question.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it's
girl
just
paper.
eight.
Come on, nobody. Oh, you took my paper.
There's still no one watching. Nobody liked it either.
Guys, you're a man.
All right. Add the figures 22 plus 35 plus 16 plus 110.
We have 110.
Hard in terms of good way.
That's time. The correct answer is 183.
We get 5 seconds to do a math
5
problem.
seconds, yep.
I forgot.
So like,
I
I should
just
like
wait.
click it when it's about like
I wrote it.
and then you gotta get 5 seconds to answer.
All right. Question number 4. Where will the 2026 National Leadership and Skills Conference be held? Team 1.
Albuquerque,
Atlanta,
New
Georgia.
Mexico.
That is incorrect.
Ethan!
I said Atlanta, Georgia.
I heard him first. You guys
Wait,
got to
is that
work
right?
out who's going to answer.
Was it
We
Atlanta?
have 5 seconds.
Atlanta, Georgia is the correct answer.
I knew that.
What you like,
No,
you
you
know,
both
point.
went to
Like,
Georgia.
oh, wait, I haven't said Atlanta.
Albuquerque.
Albuquerque?
All right. Question number 5. Name the mineral that has the primary function of keeping your bones and teeth hard. Team 1.
Fluoride.
That is incorrect.
Oh, I really-
Enamel.
The correct answer is calcium.
Oh.
Oh,
Negative
close.
2?
We're in that blue.
There's no people watching right now.
We're gonna get
Question. Question number 6. What is the 2026 Skills USA theme?
New Jersey.
Wait. Theme. Don't click it.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
That's time. The correct answer is Skills USA Champion Your Future.
Is that more things? Yes, more things.
Can we use this?
It's like help. I lost one. Like mine didn't even get. I didn't even get one.
They're out of the trash.
Garrett said he
Question.
was gonna make me one, but he never made me one.
Question number 7. What is the name of a word that describes a noun?
No.
Team 1.
Adjective.
That is correct.
I just
All
don't
right.
watch.
Yes.
Question number 8 is a math question.
Wait.
All
I'm
right.
gonna do math.
Question number 8. If a shirt costs $20 and is on sale for 25% off, what is the sale price? Team 1.
15.
That is correct.
Bang.
Georgian.
I hate case.
Whoa.
Mahomes in the shot.
Question number 9. Which NASA program is currently working toward returning humans to the moon?
Leave it. Wait, is it? Leave it. Is it like?
That's time.
Ship 6.
Question, so for those of you who did the engineering contest, what was the title of the contest of your paper?
Rover model?
No, Project Artemis. So it's
I
Artemis.
knew it. That's Lord.
I like water based stuff.
Question number 10. What is the #1 workforce development organization for students in the United States?
What? Work for? Yeah.
Workforce.
Jimmy John's.
Military.
Where are you guys all at today?
School.
The school.
Gateway Regional
What
High
does it
School.
say? What does it say on your shirts? Skills USA is the correct answer.
What? Oh. Really? That's it?
I thought.
We're gonna get last.
We're gonna get bronze. We're not even playing anybody. At least we're not negatives anymore.
We're at 0.
No, I think you have they have 1 point, right? Not that we're supposed to tell you guys, but they have
Yeah.
they're
We're at
positive.
0 right
Oh, okay.
Hey,
I'm keeping
Balance.
up.
fresh
we got
slate,
it.
You guys
guys.
balance yourself out.
What if we finish with like 0? What if we just didn't place?
Question number 11. In which century did the American Civil War take place?
Oh, in England.
Doesn't mean.
Team 1.
1800s.
century.
We give the century.
I said
17th century.
19th century.
1800s, so that would be the 19th century.
Oh yeah, 19th.
All right, I'll give that to you.
Yay!
What century?
The 19th century, right?
It's the 19th.
Okay, we're in the
I knew it
21st
was
century.
different, but I didn't know
In
it
the
was like-
21st century.
Oh, there's someone watching.
Hi, world.
Question number 12. What
Go home,
portion,
Jeremiah.
what portion of your mortgage consists of the original loan amount without interest? Team 1.
Say something? Oh, wait, don't?
6.5.
I was gonna say like 20, but
That-
I think way too.
That's incorrect. The term is principal.
What? Why are we clicking there? Bro,
Number.
Question 13. Who is the governor of Minnesota who has been in the news recently? He ran for vice president in 2025. Team 1.
Tim Walz.
That is correct.
Oh,
All right, yes. Weirdo.
Question number 14. What is the term for a storybook or book about a person's life written by that person? Team 1.
Autobiography.
That is correct.
Let's go. Let's go. We're in the numbers right now.
Is there a second person? No, it's just one person.
There's one
What?
It's like,
Oh.
it's like, how many people are in the chat?
Question
Is that 1 or
15.
7?
What is the minimum age to vote in the U.S.? Team 1.
18 years of age.
That is correct.
Question.
Question 16. Which city is scheduled to host the Summer Olympics in 2028?
I
Los
Team
Angeles,
1.
California.
That is correct.
Then you're not cool for turning white and right.
Question 17. What illustrates how students fulfill the mission of the organization to empower students to become skilled professionals, career-ready leaders, and responsible American citizens? Team 1,
Skills USA.
more information.
Competition. Skills
That is
USA.
incorrect. The correct
Alumni
answer
Credit
is,
Association.
the correct answer is the Skills USA framework.
You got that wrong.
Question 18. What is the largest continent on Earth?
Oh.
Team 1?
Asia.
That is correct.
You found the one?
Question 19 is a
Math question.
it's a math question.
Oh, shucks.
What is the square root of 144?
12.
Yeah!
12.
12 is correct.
I definitely got it.
Jaguar.
I'm
Not
not.
you, not you. I just said it.
I don't know why I raised my hand. I raised my hand so much in this phase.
Question number 20. If a human resources officer from a local business comes to your chapter and offers a workshop on interviewing for a job. Which technical essential element of the Skills USA framework are you demonstrating?
Oh,
Yeah, for sure, no.
it's, no.
That's time. The correct answer is professional development.
Oh,
Question 21. What are the 3 stages of matter?
I got it.
Team 1.
Liquid, solid, and gas.
That is correct.
Nice job. That's a
Question 22. At a street market, Zoe found a popular brand name purse for a surprisingly low price. She later learned it was a fake and not made by the real company. What type of product did she buy?
No, no.
Team 1,
No.
a fake. Off-brand.
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 that is incorrect. The correct term is counterfeit.
Oh,
Just that's an opinion-based
Hey, guys,
question.
it was worth it. It's all good, it's all good.
Question number 23. Identify the movie that premiered on April 24th. It is a biography of the singer known as the King of Pop. Team 1.
Michael Jackson.
That is correct.
Let's go. Okay.
Oh, wait, we're not more.
You get hit by.
You better say.
I was Lady Gaga.
That was Elvis Presley.
I thought Elvis Presley
Question
came
number
out.
24. Name the famous woman who was a conductor on the Underground Railroad. A movie. Team 1.
Harriet Tubman.
That is correct.
Oh, yeah, social studies.
Oh yeah, so sorry.
Harriet Tubman.
Mr. Mandela.
I'm gonna Misty. What's her
I
first
learned
name?
about Harriet yesterday.
I like that Harry.
Now you don't have a pencil. Or
Did you
paper.
do the dinner what question without that?
Yes.
Yeah, you're dessert. Your only choice now, I'm trying to make your appetizer.
All right, question number 25. This will be the last question before we take a break.
It's water.
What are the 3 components of the Skills USA framework? Team 1.
12.8%.
That is incorrect.
It's words.
The correct answer was personal skills, workplace skills, technical
I
skills,
don't know
founded
about
in
you, but I want
academics.
to freaking
That's
know.
4.
We're gonna get it. If we play positive, we get a medal.
True.
All right, guys, want to get up and stretch for a second?
I just wanted to break. For the
That's
guys.
America's Bowers.
You thought you were kidding.
All right, now we're. Flash.
How are we looking?
Right. Alright, yeah.
Yeah, we need a paper. There's a paper right here. This is the one.
Yo, give it up, I'll give it a shoot. Okay, I done.
All right, guys.
Feeling.
All right, let's keep going.
Enough contest.
Frick. Then get out of the way. They can't see it.
Sit down, right?
Not for you to go wrong.
All right. Number 26. What is the capital of France? Team 1.
Paris.
That is correct.
Dude, what's the point of saying team 1 if you're the only team?
Because you guys might do this again next year, and you want to be ready to do that.
No.
All right, question number 27. What is the roadmap for planning and implementing an annual calendar and implementing an annual calendar of chapter events and activities? I'll read it again, because that was clunky.
That was a lot of stuff.
What is the roadmap for planning and implementing an annual calendar of chapter activities?
No, stop!
Team one,
A calendar, you idiot.
that is incorrect.
Cool.
Boo!
Guys, be nice to each other, please.
I'm getting the next one, I'm getting the next one. We are all getting.
Team, all right.
Team one.
Question 28.
Oh, I got phoned up.
Who was the primary author of the Declaration of Independence? Team one,
Thomas Jefferson.
that is correct.
Go!
That was Abraham Lincoln, right?
Big Abe was on.
Oh, there's two
Question.
people.
Question 29. A city asks residents to take shorter showers and stop watering their lawns because there hasn't been enough rain for weeks. What weather-related event is the serious? Team one,
A
Drought.
that is correct.
Let's go. Oh my God.
You said that stuff.
Question 30. The Skills USA program of work has 6 components. Which of these is implemented by inviting graduates of your program to come to a chapter meeting to discuss working in your field of study?
Mrs. Warren.
Yeah.
David, don't
It's
even.
Professor Ware. It's Professor
It's
Ware.
Professor.
All right, it's time,
Professor.
partner and alumni engagement.
Maximum.
Question 31. What term describes a word that has the same or similar meaning of another word? Team one,
Cinnamon.
that's correct.
Cinnamon?
I said cinnamon.
He said cinnamon.
James and cinnamon.
I said cinnamon.
Synonym. Simile is when compared to words
Oh,
like or
my
as.
Cinnamon.
Like or as you do.
Question 32 is
Math.
it's a math question.
Math.
No.
What is the value of pi to 2 decimal places? Team one,
3.14.
that is correct. Question 33. To prepare for Quiz Bowl competition, your team had to work together and practice many times prior to this conference.
We did?
We did?
Should have.
We did.
Arriving on time and actively participating in your practice demonstrates which personal skills essential element of the Skills USA framework.
Oh my
Teamwork.
No.
Is it discipline?
Discipline?
It's probably discipline.
Team one,
Discipline.
that is incorrect.
No.
Is it
Stop.
teamwork?
It's funny.
I didn't actually tap it.
Responsibility.
Hang on. Oh, guys,
What
it's
is-
discipline. Ethan, click the button so I can blame it on you when I get it wrong.
Question number 34.
I need pencil.
Which is the sporting event being held across the USA, Canada, and Mexico in the summer of 2026? Team one,
World Cup. I said
more
louder.
information.
World Cup.
FIFA World Cup.
That's correct.
Jaden, what
Jaden,
were you trying to say?
Jaden, why did you start your sentence?
The World Series. The World Series.
Question 35. How many senators are in the US Senate?
No clue.
Team one,
6 million.
100.
that is correct.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
Jaden.
I remember Congo said that.
Congo.
Question 36. Which chapter officer oversees all committees, assists the president, and fills in for the president during any absence?
Assistant.
Team
The
one,
vice president.
Because it
that is correct.
Yeah!
Question 37. Solar panels, wind turbines, and biofuels all rely on sources that naturally replace themselves over time. What is the term for this type of energy? Team one,
Renewable.
The sun.
that is correct.
Renewable. Yeah.
A wind turbine needs wind.
Solar panel needs sun.
The sun, yeah.
And then what's the other one?
The other one is the other thing.
Like,
I know that.
Question 38.
other one needs water.
Unrenewable.
What is the boiling point of water in Celsius?
It's Celsius.
100 degrees.
Yes.
Team one,
100 degrees.
that is correct.
Wait, he said
No,
Celsius?
he's.
Bro, Jaden, this is like a question.
Question 39.
I got one. Ask you your name and get it wrong.
Guys, you're not going to hear me read the question.
I can know
Yeah.
it's
Which Skills USA program recognizes a chapter's strong efforts to be the best it can be in preparing our nation's next generation of workers?
Don't do it.
No.
Is it bad that we don't know any of the skills USA?
Well, we didn't practice because Gary
Question
didn't
is
tell
the
us to
chapter-
practice.
Gary didn't tell us.
We didn't in the meeting.
All the minutes be like,
So-
boys.
Just so you guys don't feel bad, even the high schoolers and the college kids struggle with those kind of questions. So don't feel bad. You guys are actually doing a pretty good job so
Yeah,
far.
he canceled like 3 meetings in a row.
Gary.
He tortured some weeks ago.
Question number 40. Working together as a group,
I
preparing
heard
yourselves for baseball competition demonstrates which workplace essential element of the Skills USA framework. Team one.
Teamwork.
That is correct.
Let's go.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
I was gonna say team.
Question 41. Who was recently identified by Forbes as the 5th billionaire musician?
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk.
No, he's
Team
not
one.
a musician.
I don't know.
Jay-Z
I
is
was joking
incorrect.
around.
The correct answer
Taylor
is
Swift.
Beyonce.
Aw.
What? That's pretty close.
You know, I like know Beyonce. Like I couldn't.
Oh, yeah,
name- I couldn't. Shut up. I couldn't name a Beyonce song.
Question
Maybe
42.
I know it, but I can't.
Who was the president of the United States at the beginning of World War II? Team one.
FDR?
That is correct.
Wait, Franklin D. Roosevelt.
I thought you meant like RFK.
RFK?
Question 43.
Here's a song.
What force pulls objects towards the center of the earth? Team one.
Gravity.
That is correct.
See,
Good job,
I
Jaden.
Who are you? Who are you?
Question 44.
You just missed it. Jaden got it.
Labor laws allow workers aged 14 to 15 years to work what maximum number of hours possible? Team one.
18.
That is incorrect.
Seven. It's 7 hours.
Seven.
It's 7 hours.
The correct answer
To
is
this day.
3 hours a day? Yo, you're making no money.
Oh, because then you divide it by the day.
Yeah.
That you forgot.
question 45. Promoting your chapters at programs and activities is part of which category of the program of work?
No.
Team
Why?
one.
Independence.
Independence
That
Cross.
is incorrect.
He did.
Question 46.
Good answer.
What is the length of one term of the President of the United States? Team one.
4 years.
4 years is correct. Question 47. Which chapter officer is responsible for the chapter's finances?
The financial.
All
Financial.
right, so that's time. The correct answer is treasurer.
Stop.
Are there any sports? Why are you pressing the button?
Yeah, I want to do a sports question. I
I
want to
didn't
do
mean
one.
to. I like.
Only two.
Can you do a sports question?
Question 48.
It's not bad.
Who is the executive director of Skills USA New Jersey?
Oh, it's
Why?
Solid.
Yeah.
Hey.
Mr. Gary.
That is incorrect.
Is it Ryan?
It's a student.
No, that's
It's the.
Mr. Storace.
Mr.
Ralph
Ryan?
Storace.
Who?
Who?
How many
Ralph
questions do
Storace.
Who?
Give me
We'll talk about that later.
Go.
Question
Oh.
49.
Get out of here.
You
What
took Pierce.
term describes the time and place in which a story occurs? Team one.
Setting.
That is correct.
Tell me something.
All right, last question. Make it count. Question 50. What popular Netflix movie recently won Best Animated Feature? Team one.
Stranger Things.
That is incorrect.
It's a TV show.
Jack?
The correct
I
answer
didn't
is
watch
K-pop Demon Hunters.
That. What?
I didn't watch
Can we do like
it.
5 sports ones?
5 sports. Come on, please.
Well, we're done. It's 50 questions.
Yeah.
It doesn't
No,
count.
I- so,
like,
Did anybody know?
You want, you guys want to do
Anybody-
some sports questions?
Yes,
All right.
please.
Yeah, for craps and yogurt.
All right. Mr. Purcell, do you know any sports
Oh,
questions?
receive the buzzer, please.
I got one.
What famous baseball player went by the name The Great Man?
Oh, Jalen Hurts.
Team one.
Brandon.
That's correct.
Wait, we're talking about baseball.
It's sports. I got a few.
Okay,
Sultan of Spit at him. Spit at him. What's even the age of South
The Houston
Houston Texans.
Yeah.
That's correct.
When was the last time to New York Sky?
Who is the current National League all-time home run king? Question.
I'm going to say Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds is correct.
Nice. Very
I know my stuff.
Can we do an Eagles question?
No.
No. No.
No,
Give me your
only
answer.
I have to answer. I only have.
Do you not like the Eagles?
I'm actually a Cowboys fan.
Oh.
Great
They're
team.
not even the best team.
Not anymore. Not since I was your age.
No.
They're not even the best team.
Actually, not even younger than you guys.
Yeah, they
Sorry,
started
all right.
sucking.
Oh,
I
got a serious one. I got a
all
serious
hate
one.
each other.
I
I
have
all
serious
agree.
football questions.
Micah Parsons.
What team is the War the Bumblebee.
The Steelers.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
Luke Facenti.
No.
You just meant color wise.
All right.
No,
No,
lost it.
no, we lost
You
it.
dingus.
All right.
It's gone.
So,
I just tapped that.
where do we go now?
Well, we are done, so you guys gotta wait for us to hand the scores in, and then we'll have the awards.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, I just want to say, I think you guys, for a group that was just kind of thrown into this, you guys did a really good job.
Thank you.
My only feedback would be just, obviously, if you're gonna plan on doing this again, try to practice.
And not play around.
You know what questions you did better on than you know, so you know what to think about for the future.
Still USA. Do you know who, when we get awarded for the wood shop one?
Everything should be today. You can read it for
We
today.
started like 1 or something. for the
Yeah.
awards ceremony.
But anyway, well, it's
1:30.
1:30.
1:30. So,
Anyway, great job, guys. Put that back, please.
Yeah, sure.
Not our-
and then whose keychain is at the top there? Is that yours?
That's your key.
Or was that just
No, I
around?
was just there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Slow potatoes.
Whoa.
Wait, eat.
Alright.
Let's switch it.
Are we allowed to go back down?
Actually, guys, can you put the desks back in the rows
It's a slow mo.
like this? Like spaced out. One row here, one row here.
Jaguar.
Trevor Lawrence.
Wow, that's actually a really good score. But I mean, you also weren't competing against anyone, so that's.
Considering, you know, it wasn't necessarily a study group after, or, you know, some of the hardcore preparation that some of the other teams do, yeah.